Hello everyone and welcome to a new Elden Ring video. I'm about to show you one of the most legendary and epic incantation that you can have in this game, and if this is truly very powerful. If you want to do a lot of damage, this is the one for you. And my build is not around fate. I didn't have enough fate points to use this thing, so imagine what you can do with this thing if you have a lot of fate points in your on your stats. But don't worry, there are some certain tricks that you can use to increase your fate points, like I did in this video. I use a flask that increased my fate points by 10, and also there are some certain talisman that increase your fate points by 5, and also some helmets that will increase your fate points, so I got you covered. Now this thing, it has a huge damage. I'm gonna explain how it works. I'm gonna explain how you can use it against your enemy. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get you the downsides of this thing, but also all the other important things that you should know. Basically, it's very good with only one downside. You have to be pretty close to your target. Keep that in mind. So you have to be pretty close to your target, but when you're gonna be close and we're gonna have the chance to use the incantation against some big bosses, against the ultimate bosses, trust me, you're gonna love it. Because then you're gonna have your usually you're gonna have your summon spirit. That summon spirit is gonna attract the enemy, and you can come from behind and hit your target with this thing, with this overpowered incantation. This is tested after the latest patch 1.06, so I have tested with the latest patch for PC, and for PlayStation I think it's 1.09 or something like that. I don't even know, because I play only on a PC. Now, as you can see, this thing can do a huge amount of damage. It's not the easiest thing to get. I have to tell you, you have to defeat a certain dragon that you can defeat only and only by following me with every single step that I'm gonna take, because you cannot skip steps. I'm gonna try to make it easy for you, but it's not the easiest thing to get. I have to tell you from the start. I don't want to waste your time, but this is the way to do it. You have to defeat a certain dragon, but it will worth it, trust me on that. Now, first things first, you have to start Fia's questline. It's a must. This is a part of Fia's questline, not the completed Fia's questline, but almost. Then, after you just started the Fia's questline, Fia is this girl that is sitting on the chair at the round table hold. Talk with her a few times, and at a certain point it's gonna give you that weather dagger that you are seeing right now on the screen. This is the first part of her quest that you have to do. Then reach on your table hold right here, reach this guy. This guy, it's just gonna sit there on the chair, and you have to give him this guy is D. This is his name, and give him the weathered dagger. After you just gave him the weathered dagger, now just rest at the round table hold, because this guy is gonna die, unfortunately, because of your actions. Then go ahead and find Fia right. It will not be on her bed, but you will find her right here. I put the video a little bit on fast forward. Again, I don't want to waste your time. You're gonna find her right here. Take this armor set and this bell bearing, and then let's continue. Next step that you have to do in order to continue Fia's questline is for you to go to Ranni's. And if you don't know how to start Ranni's questline, don't worry, I already have a video on my channel how we can do that. Ranni's basically is at the Carian Manor on the left side in the Ranni's Rise. You're gonna meet her there. But again, if you have any trouble finding Ranni, I have a video on my channel with that. I don't want to make 1 hour long video to show you how you can find her and so on. That's why I want to give you all the basics without making this video any longer. Then the next step will be for you to defeat Radahn, because we have to unlock the Nokron city. That will be the next step. Defeat Radahn like I just did here. Again, if you have trouble finding and defeating Radahn, I got you covered. On my channel I have videos. Now you're gonna see this animation, and a new area on the map will be open. Basically, you can now travel to Nokron city. A hole from the sky just opened, and then you have to reach Ancestral Woods, I think is the name of the site of Grace. But you know what, I'm not gonna say it again. I have videos on my channel how you can be also here if you don't know how to be here. Then in this area you'll have to reach a certain item for a Ranni. It's a must. So from the ancestral woods, you can slow it down the video if you think it's something too fast for you. You can just put it on slow motion and just follow me. Let's go to that treasure chest, because it's gonna be in a treasure chest. The Fingerslayer blade is the item that you are looking for. If you already have that, you can skip the next part of the video, 1 minute or so. We're just gonna get the item from this chest, the Fingerslayer blade, and now the next step that you have to do is to go back at Ranni's Rise. You're gonna find her right there and give her the item. After you're gonna give her the item, talk with her again, and you're gonna get the Carian inverted statue. The Carian inverted statue, it's an item that you must have to go to the next location. This is the item, and now we have to go to the Carian Study Hall. I'm going to show you where is that on the map, so don't get confused. Okay, this is the item that we just got. With this item, it's a must-have, this item. You have to go to the Carian Study Hall right over here. And let me show you the map right now. The map is gonna be this location is gonna be on the right side of the Royal Lucaria Academy, in the middle of the Liurnia of the Lakes. You have to go to that path that is between those hills, and take this path right here. Then use the item, go to the table, and you will have the option to use the item right here on this table, the Carian inverted statue, and everything is gonna be inverted. And now you can go on the left side in this building to find yourself the item that it's a must. The Curse Mark of Death is the name of that item that we have to get. On this door, you're gonna find a noble mini boss location. Here you will have the option to fight him to get a really awesome armor set, or you can just, I think you can just outrun him and run away from him. I'm not sure, because I stayed to fight him, and I'm not sure if it's a must to defeat him or not. Let's keep going. Let me show you the armor set very fast. Okay, bro. I just used the Shard Spiral, a really simple spell to defeat this guy. Then make your way to the tower to get the item. here at the top of the tower you're gonna get the curse mark of death, a very important item, and also a really awesome talisman that's gonna increase your intelligence points. Then you have to make your way to the Deeproot depths. I hope I pronounced the name right. It's a must to be here, and obviously if you don't know how to be here, there are two ways. I got you covered with two different videos, but again I'm gonna count that most of you know how to be here. If not, just go ahead on my channel, search how to be to the Deeproot depths, and then from this location I'm gonna travel with you with my horse, because it's a little bit complicated to go to the next location. That's why I didn't cut a part of this video. I'm gonna let you see it on the screen. We have to find the next location where Fia will be. Okay, take this site of grace, it's very important. This is outside of the Fia's new location. What is the name? Because I always forget the names in this game. Across the roots. Okay, you have to take the across the roots site of grace and then enter into this big area. You're gonna see a big tree, it's a little bit depressive. I don't know, I don't like this site. But you're gonna see there that big tree with tail of a fish. I don't know what is that. I don't know everything in this game, if you are wondering. But here you're gonna have a fight. You're gonna have to fight Fia's champions. There are gonna be several champions, three or four. I don't even remember how much I defeated right there. But definitely you're gonna fight them. You will have to defeat them. You can summon your best summon spirit. I just got my mimic here, basically a copy of me, but you can summon whatever you like. Defeat all of them. The sorcerer Rogier is the one that I just defeated. Now stay here to defeat everyone, and then you're gonna receive the Fia's Mist. I just released a video with the Fia's Mist, and then you'll have to take the site of grace. Near the site of grace, the Prince of Dead Throne. This is the location of Prince of Dead Throne. You're gonna find Fia sitting right there. If you did everything right, Fia, it will be there. The next step is very important. Talk with her. I will hope you don't get any bugs, because in this part of the game you can get sometimes some bugs. You're gonna have to talk with her. Just hit the second option, not the one with that's right, the second one. The option with no, I want to be held. Let her hold you again. And you're gonna get this little animation, this little cutscene. I don't know how to. You're gonna get a hug, obviously.
His flesh was marked Godwin's Hallowbrand, but there is another Hallowbrand I must find before the time comes. When Godwin died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed.
While she's gonna hug you, you'll have the option to give her the curse mark of death right there. Do that, give her the curse mark of death, the one that you just got from Ranni's questline. I told you. Some important decisions right here. Okay, also with this questline you're gonna get a different ending if you like. Then give the item, you're gonna get the Radiant Baldachin Blessing. And then you can talk with her in secret. You'll have the option talk in secret. Then rest at the site of grace. You're gonna see her sleeping, and then you're gonna have the option to touch her while she's sleeping. Very important, because this is the part when you're gonna fight the dragon in her sleep. You're gonna go there to find and fight the Lichdragon. Fortissax is the name. and this is a big guy. It's a big boss in the game. It's something very important that you're gonna get a remembrance from. In this video I'm gonna show how you can also duplicate the remembrance, the easiest way if you want to get both of the items from this dragon, but we're gonna discuss only about one because I didn't want to make this video any longer to show how the second works, because probably I'm gonna make a video to compare both of the incantation. If you like to see that, tell me in the comments which one is better, or I don't know, if you don't want to take them both. I stayed here to fight the dragon. It was a medium fight. I'm in the new game plus, so this is not my first game, but still it was a pretty decent fight, not something very easy. Then defeat him, you're gonna get the remembrance of the Lichdragon, and then your next step it will be to duplicate the remembrance if you like, only if you like to get both of the items. And in order to do that you have to travel here on the south part of the map, and here you're gonna find that big house. If you don't know, you know what, I have a video on my channel obviously of how you can find every single house that is moving where you can duplicate your remembrance. Now I just duplicate my remembrance from this on this area. Then the next thing is for you to go to the round table hold, talk with the old lady. Probably you know how to do that already, and now you will have 2 remembrance from that dragon. Then get both of the incantations. This dragon gives you only incantations, not weapons, not anything else. 2 incantations, both are amazing. But here we are to discuss about the Fortissax lightning strike, I think is the name. I got both of them. And now let's see what are the fate points that are required. I told you there are some tricks to increase your fate points. I only have 30 or something. You can put a talisman that will increase your fate points. You can put that you can use a flask. Okay, this is the spell. It will require 46 fate points, and yeah, pretty awesome. I just use my flask on me that increase my fate points by 10. I have a video on my channel how you can get that flask. And also these are the stats. I'm gonna use dragon seal, a red dragon seal, pretty good for this type of spells. And then basically that's it. Take this incantation, is very good. I showed you at the beginning of the video some nice location where you can go and just test this beautiful incantation. It's definitely worth it. The Fortissax lightning spear, not strike, spear is the name. It's a spear. I told you the only downside in my opinion, it will be the fact that it's the main damage is gonna be pretty close to you. The main damage is gonna be focused near you. The damage can go a little bit further, as you can just saw right now, but the main area of the damage is gonna be near you. That's it. I know this video was a little bit tough, a little bit longer, but this is the only way of how you can get this incantation, and I want to give you a complete guide, not something to figure out yourself. The complete guide is here. Thank you so much for watching. You can hit that like button, subscribe and share. Press that notification bell. See you very soon.